All right. Hey, girl. Hey, do me a favor as you're coming in, just like Kirsten asked, just jot where you're from, who invited you, maybe a little about yourself. Kate's here from Ohio, Florida in the house, California. That's where I'm from, Danielle. My watch is talking back to me. I'm from California. Where are you from? Oh, Danielle. Hi. Hello. I had to scroll through. Let's get this party started. I know your time is super, super valuable. Um, you're here, you're here to learn, you're here to listen. This is the best place to be. Trust me when I say that. My name is Serena. You're gonna get to know me real quick. Trust me when I say that. But you're not here to listen to me talk, right? We could easily have done this in a quick, maybe even a text message thread. You could have done this as a one-on-one with the person that invited you. But there's a reason why you're here. There's a reason why you logged in to show up to a live Zoom to see all of us in our, in our studios or kitchens or wherever we work from. There's a reason why you're here. And it is because as women, maybe as older women, I'm not afraid to say, a little older right here, we sometimes start with a very overflowing cup. Okay. So, and then some days as we continue to pour from that cup, we look down and we have nothing left. We have an empty cup because we're so busy with the jujitsu shuffle and taking care of our babies and our husbands. And I'm letting people in. Here comes more. Love it. That we lose sight of the things that maybe we need. And I'm referring to things like community, being around like-minded women who are interested in coming together and having connection and similar goals. We get so caught up in the busyness that we are working jobs that are paid and not paid, and we are doing the most fulfilling jobs that we were put on earth to do. But as we grow into the season of life that we're in, we forget what it feels like to have even a virtual connection with women who were on a path to elevate their wellness and increase their wealth. So you are here for that reason, because together, this team, these Hollywood squares of Brooke Torres and Courtney Mitchell and Casey, and I could keep scrolling, Roseanne and Kirsten and Kate, we do this together. We are on the path to thrive. That's why you're here. So I want to first, before we dive into our call, just have, I want to have Lisa pop on just to introduce herself. Lisa and Kirsten joined us most recently in the last few months. So I want you to hear from them why they're here. And maybe that will help. I'm still letting people in. Here we go.
Hey guys.
Pass it over to Lisa.
Hello, hello. This is Lisa and Mocha going live. Here I am in my Christmas jammies because I'm working from my mom's shuffle as well. I just got home from soccer and we actually fit in a quick dinner and a quick shower before I can come on. But anyway, my name's Lisa and I have been with Shackley for about 5 months now. And I came over from another company that I was with for a really long time. And I knew in my own body that I didn't feel good anymore. I was tired. I was achy. What was working for me in my mid 30s no longer worked for me in my early 40s. And I knew I needed to make a change, but I felt stuck and I didn't know what to do. And I was just complacent. And I kept getting these messages from this girl in my inbox and she's like, dude, I know you're talking about all these hormones all the time and I really think you should check out what we're doing over here. And I kept blowing her off and blowing her off. And one day I just said, you know what? Something's got to change. And I decided to make a shift and try some different type of supplements to really tune into my body now that I'm in my mid 40s dealing with hormonal issues. And I have to share that I have not felt better in the last 6 months. I'm sleeping. My sleep is amazing. My energy is amazing. I no longer need afternoon coffee. And I'm just so happy to be here. And it's not just the supplements. Like, number one, yes, I love everything I'm using. But number two, it's a community. It's a community of women. We have similar goals. We work, push each other. And our company has the most amazing compensation plan and incentives that help us create a business, big or small, whatever you want to do. And I'm just so happy to be here and do big things. And I'm so happy you're here with us too.
Awesome. I love that. Okay. So again, we are just continue to reiterate why you're here, right? You are also here because you are most likely loving everything that has shown up on your doorstep from Shaklee. Maybe you've just started with us. Maybe you did our 7-day cleanse that we did to kick off 2024. Maybe you just dove into the catalog and are loving, 10 products from our 300 product catalog. You're in the right place, right? This is exactly where you're supposed to be, to show you what is possible with this opportunity. So I want to next hear from Kirsten, also from Florida, who just joined us. Gosh, how long has it been? Ask you to
November.
Oh my God, like a hot second.
In November. Yeah. Yeah.
And we're like soul sisters.
I know.
Funny how that happens. All right, take it over.
Hi, everybody. Oh, I love seeing all these faces. This is so fun. Community is my jam. I love connecting with other like-minded women. So I have also been in the direct sales space for about 11 years. And what's really cool, and what I was thinking about as Lisa was talking, I was looking at the team, is we have probably, I don't know, 40 plus years of direct sales service right on our team right here, experience. And there's a lot to be said for that, because we have, made lots of mistakes that we will help you not make along the way. But I really feel like for me, finding Shaklee was like a divine appointment. But I have an autoimmune disease, and I was really struggling with I was in a flare state at the end of summer last year. I have psoriasis. And when you have an autoimmune disease, basically your immune system attacks itself, but it attacks itself when your gut is inflamed. And I had been in the health, I came from health and wellness. So I was, eating clean, taking care of myself, but something was just off. I'm also into my 40s now. So, lots of body changes as well. And so I just fell in love with the personalized wellness, started the supplements, discontinued what I was doing, and my skin was clear. I did the 7-day cleanse, and I started the Meology. And I think my skin was clear in like 4 weeks. Like, it's the side by side is pretty miraculous. And it was a very low point for me. My skin, if you've ever had an autoimmune, or just, you get to this point of desperation, and it really starts to impact your quality of life. And it was impacting my marriage, because I wasn't happy, and I wasn't getting up early to work out. I was just really defeated. So, I fell in love with the products, which I know that can be a story for a lot of people. I had the direct sales experience already, and I just think that direct sales is the best job out there. I mean, where else can you create your own hours with the flexibility, the flexibility available with that? You can work from anywhere. You have this amazing community of people that are invested in personal growth on a regular basis. And when you're invested in personal growth, you're around people that are pretty darn amazing. They don't complain. They're problem solvers, and they are women that empower women. Like, we're fixing crowns here. We're not knocking each other's crowns off. I also am like that girl that will do anything for a free t-shirt. So when you work for a direct sales, there's always incentives. Like that's my jam. I don't know if that's anybody else's jam, but like Serena was like, I got some free earrings for you. And I was like, oh, I want those. I'll take those. And I had them in like 2 days. That's how my brain works. But to me, I'm like, how cool. Like all the other jobs I ever had, I never got, it was like, I got a performance review and it was like, okay, we'll give you a 25-cent raise. You did okay this year, right? So you're in control of that, but you have this community of people that are helping you to win. And it's really a win-win for everybody. So I think direct sales, there's nothing better, especially as a busy mom. So I fell in love with the community, our team, and our uplines are amazing. I've never seen a more generous company or a generous upline in teams. I mean, the amount of products that they give you to support your business is amazing. And the products are amazing. So when you can even gift those to your customers, like they're going to come back for more. So it's really a win. So that's my story.
That's your story and you're sticking to it. Good.
Yeah.
I get all verklempt. I have to mute myself and I get to rehear these stories when we do these calls monthly. I love to hear it and I want to hear more of it. That's why I wanted to throw it in at the beginning, because the last thing I want to do is bore you with facts, because facts really do nothing. You should tell your kids facts instead of bedtime stories. That'll put them to sleep real quick. All right. So here is what we do in the first place. You're like, what is it that you guys freaking do? Right? Well, yeah, Shaklee is network marketing, and it is a very scary word. And it is a word that it gets so much flack, and, people are like, look the other way. But it simply means that you can be rewarded for expanding your network. Okay. So that's what we are. We are rewarded for expanding our networks. So here's what we aren't. Maybe this will help clarify. Here's what we aren't. We might be in network marketing, but I personally, I am certainly not a network marketer. Okay. So that is the difference between joining this team and joining another company who is going to tell you to, sling their products and transaction after transaction and whatnot. That is a network marketer. That is someone who is picking up the phone and doing cold calls and hey girl, hey messages left and right. I don't sling vitamins or knock on doors or send hey girl messages, and you shouldn't and won't either. I'm not a salesperson, right? I'm a shares person. We aren't on an island. Okay. So we are not doing this alone, even though you're in Ohio, I'm in Virginia. Did I forget to mention that? I'm in Virginia. Casey's in New Jersey. Kirsten's in Florida. Brooks in Idaho. We span the entire length from coast to coast, up and down, and we are not on an island. We certainly aren't stuffy to where we're like, hey, who's got their numbers in? What's going on? It's, the end of the month. Is not like that. 2.5 years ago, I got on a call with the CEO of Shaklee. If you Google him right now, your jaw will drop. Roger Barnett is the CEO of Shaklee, and he is a pretty smart dude. I get on this call, which I wasn't too nervous because I hadn't done enough work to be scared. Thank God I didn't, because I would have been extra scared to learn all of the facts about his journey to how he got to being a billionaire. But he just went on and on, rattling off all of these really incredible facts, telling me how Shaklee is the #1 most clinically trialed wellness company in the world, talking to me about how everything is certified and beyond organic, not just organic, beyond organic, telling me how their supplements are pure and potent and personalized. Okay. 67 years of legacy. And I just sat there. He was so floored that he was not wowing me. Honestly, that should not wow you either. Because just like I said before, a few minutes ago, facts, they just tell. but I'm going to teach you one thing, even if you even if you don't join our team. Stories of impact, that's what make the impact. That's what sells. Stories. Okay, so I wasn't wowed because he didn't share with me a significant story that he had with his products, or maybe somebody that he knew, right? He was just telling me facts. So I sat back and I said, honestly, I love everything that you're saying, but if what you have to offer doesn't knock my socks off, I'm nothing to you. Okay, so I can't share facts with other people. If your products don't change my day-to-day life and help me thrive, I am of no service to you. 2.5 years later, I am walking, talking, skipping, conga lining proof that no matter what season of life you're in, hello perimenopause, I'm 41 years old, you can get better at any age in health, in wellness, in digestion, in libido, in skin, in sleep, in weight, in physical fitness. Everything that I do in my life now at 41 continues to tick up. Well, the majority of Americans, they are downgrading every single day. Their wellness is ticking down. They are feeling more sluggish. They are feeling more tired. They are feeling more unwell and overwhelmed. So again, that's why you're here. I'm not a salesperson who slings vitamins. I simply share the journey that I've been on. I share what works for me. I have fine-tuned a path because I've been in this space for 11 years now. So I have the wherewithal to help navigate nutrition. I have the wherewithal to navigate fitness. You're in my studio right now. But the really cool thing about that is I lock arms with women who want to learn about that. I lock arms with women who are having struggles in a specific area of their life. Almost always perimenopause. That's the women that I seek out to help. Women who in their 40s can't find it, can't find, how to lose the stored fat. They can't figure out why they're waking up at 2 a.m. and can't go back to sleep. Women who are struggling with acne coming back and headaches. That's my jam. Okay, so I can teach you how to help your niche, depending on what it is. But there are someone else on this team who might have a niche that is similar to who you want to help. And you can lock arms with her and walk down that path and help those women. I love how I just say women. Am I being discriminatory? Because I don't know how to help. What am I going to help a man do? So when was the last time you recommended a restaurant to a girlfriend? When was the last time you can tell us in the chat, when was the last time you recommended a happy hour spot, to a friend? Even a doctor's office, anything. Did that restaurant overnight you 30% of what your girlfriend's bill was? Did that store send you a kickback of what your mom just bought? Right? Even in affiliate marketing or even Amazon affiliates, right? You're getting what? Like, thank you for the order that somebody placed under your Amazon affiliate. Here is your 7 cents, right? So you already share the things that you love. You share them all the time. I see your Instagrams of your coffee and all your, your things and your favorite juice strength. You already share the things that you love. This just takes on a new path, right? So I love when women just know. They just know that it's time to level up and make a change. Okay, so I want to hear again from Kirsten. I want to go back to Kirsten. I don't know if we mentioned this, but Kirsten is a mom of 3 boys. And I want to hear how you started and ran with this. You advanced in rank within your first month. How? Why? What was it? What we already heard your story and it was transformative, but how did you find your niche of who you wanted to help? And how did those women say yes?
So the interesting thing that I found is that women, so I'm 41. I've got littles that are 3, 5, and 8. So I am friends with a lot of moms with littles that are either, postpartum or heading into that perimenopause phase of life. And what I'm finding is that so many women know that they need vitamins and supplements, but they just don't even know where to start. I always tell people too, like, Shaklee is amazing for that hot mess mom because, I had like a pill box of vitamins and I was then I would forget to fill it and then I wasn't taking them and then, one distributor that I was getting them from would be out of them. And then I didn't know. I'm like, oh, I can't go back to my functional medicine doctor now and ask her like, okay, which one's good? So my point in saying all that is that people want this, but they don't know where to get it. They don't know good quality or not. And so I did have a group. I did an online launch party, which my people loved. I created a group and I had women in there that were wanting wellness advice and tips. And I funneled my people in there and I shared with them how simple it is that we have this free assessment that you can take. It takes 3 minutes. And all of these people, they filled it out and it was I had in my prior company, like I had price objections so frequently and it was almost like magic. I'm like, oh my gosh, these people are just, there's no price objections. Like I have people spending $400 that wouldn't even spend 160 because of the presentation of Shaklee, because of what they were getting and the quality of the products. And there was so much focus on wellness and preventative medicine that my people were all over. And so I have a very good friend that called me yesterday and said, what's this business opportunity you're doing? I want to get on and join you. It's like, okay. And I've been in direct sales for 11 years and she was never interested, but she's like, oh, I can get behind Shaklee. Like this is my jam. So I just feel that people need this, people want this, but they need simple and they need quality. And I think Shaklee has done that. So, yeah, I mean, and I just had shared my story and my experience, and I was just very authentically me. And it isn't hard because it's just so, everything about it is just so pure. And so, yeah, I mean, the only thing I can explain is that people wanted this and needed this, and I didn't even know because I was in the wellness space, but it was very fitness focused. So people were like, fitness isn't my jam, but I need some vitamins.
Exactly. That's exactly what I wanted you to say because it was segueing into what makes us even more unique other than 67 years of legacy, other than this team, is the fact that the wave of the future we all know is personalization. Okay, so she just got done saying that hot mess moms, like we were all there. I'm still technically a hot mess mom. I'm just a little more organized because my vitamins come in a pack and I have to set a reminder to take them still. But personalization is the wave of the future. So whatever business you are coming from, or the business that we came from, it was one size fits all. That is not how you tackle aging. That is not how you thrive. We don't all fit into the same box. What you need to thrive and what I need to thrive are totally different. So that's what's so incredible about what we have to offer here. And exactly, the results speak for themselves. Because our product catalog is so intense, sometimes I have people go, oh my gosh, like I'm looking at this catalog. I have to learn about all of these products. There's just every day I'm going to learn about a new product. And I said, well, good luck. Then I guess you'll start working with us in 300 days because that's how long it's going to take you. That is not what's going to happen here. You are going to earn while you learn. because of the sheer fact that our bundle, 99% sure you came in on that Ready Set Wellness, that's the gateway into wellness. That's the 1, 2, 3 punch. I don't know if you all know what In-N-Out is. Danielle's like, I'm from California, of course I know In-N-Out. When you roll through the drive-through at In-N-Out, it's this famous cheeseburger place. It's like the best hamburgers in the world. It's not really, but like they love it. People die over it. Okay. And when you go through the drive-through at In-N-Out, they have something called a double animal style. Are you hungry now? Like, I'm starving. I haven't eaten dinner yet. So you go through the drive-thru. The person who's on the other end is not going to say, hey, can I take your order? Would you like to try a grilled cheese? Because that is not what their specialty is, right? They're going to say, can I get you a double animal style? And you're probably going to say, heck yeah, give me 2 and a milkshake. Same similar thing happens here, minus the cheeseburger. When somebody comes to you and they're like, I'm struggling with X, Y, and Z, okay? You're not gonna say, well, we got really good skincare. We have really great cleaning products. Oh my gosh, our lip gloss is so great. You're gonna say, it's time for you to take our personalized vitamin assessment. This is where I started. This is where I strongly, in my heart of hearts, want to steer you towards. That is the difference, again, between our company and somebody else's. There is no cold, meeting to be had. It's very, very organic in saying, you got to try this quiz. It's so innovative. And the moment they start taking, they can sense that innovation. They sense the high level, okay? And that's a game changer right there. That helps eliminate some of this scariness of doing something new, right? Because you're like, what do I say to people? How do I even start a conversation? Our Meology quiz is like that perfect gateway to get you past that awkward, uncomfortable stage. All right, so I want to share with you, Candy, Animal Style is amazing, right? So is personalized vitamins. I want to share with you 3 ways to join our team. And if you were to get on a call with another Shaklee team to see what their team looked like, they wouldn't have this. This is not something that Shaklee has provided. This is something that in all of my years of network marketing, I've realized that we go through different stages of business. Even your marriage goes through different stages, right? Your friendships, your own personal relationship with you go through different stages in life. You're not going to stay the same. You might even be backwards every now and again. Same thing happens in our business. And I want you to feel like you can start at any path and then you can change. So I'm going to share my screen. This never works, so we're just going to see if I can get it right. You would think I would get this right because I'm on Zoom all day. Thumbs up if you can see my screen. Thank you. That's probably really, hopefully it's not messy. Probably is. It is okay to deal with it, it's life. All right, so 3 ways to join us. If you want to take a screenshot of this, you totally can, because I won't go into super detail. But I want you to know, if you want to earn $20 to $100 a month with us, join us and walk. That's what we're going to call it. Join and walk. And here's what that's going to look like. You're like, I want to dip my toe in. I really want to first elevate my own story. I want to elevate my own health and have my own transformation to share, whether it be spiritual, physical, emotional, whatever story you need to create right now in your season of life. You're going to level up your journey even more. You're going to earn 10% back on your own personal purchases. Here's another way that we are different than 99% of the other network marketing companies that are out there. You're going to be rewarded for being on a wellness journey yourself. Okay, so we call it a POP rebate. I don't even know what the acronym stands for. Paid on product. That's what it stands for. You're going to get a wellness rebate for everything that you are already spending. 10% back. It's not going to come in some weird little coupon with all the fine print that's going to deter you from using it because you have to spend $800 or whatever. It is going to come in a paycheck. It's going to be a check in the mail or direct deposit on the 15th of every month. As long as you have one customer in a 30-day period. That's it. There's no other contingencies there. The very cool thing about that, open up the chat. The very cool thing about that is the fact that anybody in your household can be a customer. I saw a dog walking in the background. He probably can't be a customer, but like, call me and I'll help you figure that out. Your children, can you still see my screen? Or are you seeing, you're seeing my music right now, huh? How funny. Your children, your husband, my husband was my very first customer and you can't sell him anything. Your best friend, again, anyone who lives in your house can count as a customer. So I'll go back to sharing that one more time to continue to go down. Here we go. You are also going to get a free website for your first 3 months. You are also going to get 30% off of our business bundles or our bigger wellness bundles. Those are incredible. I lost the opportunity to get 30% off because my 90 days are well over, and I wish they weren't. I got every single one of those. To get 30% off of it, I got the entire cleaning kit, the skincare, the vitamin cabinet, everything. The really cool thing is, join us and walk, and we're still going to waive the sign-up fee, which is $49.95. You are going to expect to earn $20 to $100 back because of the fact that you are paid 30% on new business. Everyone, whether you walk, cartwheel, snail's pace, 30% on new business. Another way, you will not find that at most network marketing companies. All right, number 2, join and run. I'm not a runner, but maybe you are. You're going to expect to earn $60 or $260 to $600 a month. Running pays off. You're going to still get the 10% back on your personal purchases, but that just got moved up to 10 to possibly 20% back. You help 3 to 6 people in a 30-day period. You still get the 30% off of those wellness bundles, and there is still no cost to run. All right. If you decide you're ready. You're ready to be mentored. You're ready to have the carrots dangled in front of you. You're going to learn. You want to dive into this space and you want to help lead. There's space for you in this arena as well. You're going to dive in and you're going to make an impact right away. You're going to earn 10% to 40% back on personal purchases. I leave everything else for a reason. I'm usually not bad Zoom person. Yay, I love it. Reading Donna's chat. All right, so this is helping 6+ people in a month. Same fine print of no cost to join, which I usually share at the end, but I'll bury the lead now. How do you earn? Okay, so here we earn not off of people, my friends. Again, this is not a sales gig. This is making an impact and sharing your journey. Okay, so when you make a bigger impact, you are rewarded with a bigger paycheck. Okay, so if you have 3 customers that total $500 in sales, you are going to earn 30% of that $500 plus a $75 bonus. What is that? 261? 262. Someone do the math for me real quick. We used to have this like memorized, and then we revamped this. It's about $260. Okay, so today, because my children are starving and sweaty from jujitsu, this is it. Joining us with any $150 order, including any of those business bundles, those absolutely count. We are waiving the fee for the sheer fact that when I got on that call with Roger Barnett 2.5 years ago, and I said, if your products don't knock my socks off, I'm nothing to you. He laughed at me and he giggled. Didn't really laugh. He giggled. And he said, oh, Serena, if that's all you're worried about, you're going to be just fine. And ever since then, every time I continue to walk the walk and share my journey and invite others to it, our team is rewarded in ways that I never, ever thought. Kirsten sees it, Courtney sees it, Lisa sees it. It is different here, without a doubt. I don't have a red carpet behind me, but I do have a purple yoga mat. And I would roll out that purple yoga mat for you to walk on in. Because if there is an inkling of, I think I could do this, or I know there's something else out there for me, I need a change, I'm ready to level up, this is it. And I want to let Lisa close this out just by adding how you knew to pull the trigger, like when you knew, because nobody has time. And you have way more time than this lady has, because she has like 19 jobs. So how did she know she was going to have time to start all over and join us?
Well, I do have like at least 5 jobs. So yeah, here's the thing is that everybody's busy. All of us have a million priorities and tasks, whether they are paid jobs, income jobs. You know, just to put things into perspective, I am a full-time teacher. I teach health and PE. I teach at the gym 2 to 3 days a week. I am a realtor part-time. I do run my Shackley business, and I do a couple other things here and there. I am a single mom, and I have 2 boys, and my boys both play soccer 3 to 4 nights a week and every Saturday. So I have no time, right? You could look at that and think that I have no time. But here's the thing, guys. If you want something bad enough, you are going to do whatever it takes, and you will create the time, right? Maybe you get up earlier, maybe you stay up later. And what's so great about our business is that we can teach you the skills that you need in order to grow your business, to create the desired income that you need in your life. And for me personally, I know what that looks like, and I know what kind of time I need to put into my business. And I maybe have an hour during the week on a weekday when I have 1,000 other things going on, but then I strategically plan things on the weekend to set myself up for success during the week. And you just have to carve out that time. And let me tell you this, that working from home and working from my phone and maybe sending a message from the soccer field is a whole heck of a lot better than going somewhere else, finding a sitter for my kids, leaving my home, driving, and trying to get a paycheck where all kinds of taxes are taken out, right? I am in control. I set the parameters of time, and I'm able to get things done. You can as well. And that's what we want to teach you. And you just have to get real crystal clear with yourself and say, like, am I happy? Am I content? What do I want out of life? What is my vision? Like, I have a vision so big for myself and my kids. Like, I want to provide like a next level experienced life for them, right? I didn't have that growing up. I'm not going to spoil them rotten. I'm going to make them work for what they get. But I want to provide this life that is full of experiences and adventure. And guys, things aren't cheap. Like, everything is expensive, right? So getting through life without even a side hustle or a second income or additional, income at this point is nearly impossible. So why not partner with a company that has these amazing clinically trialed products, and not just boxed into supplements and health and wellness? We are all encompassing. We have skincare and makeup and amazing lip oils and non-toxic cleaners. We can literally help everyone. So why not take that opportunity to link arms to help other people? And whether they want to just have some amazing products at their fingertips, or use it to create some income for their family, to pay for sports, to pay for extracurricular activities, or maybe take that summer trip. So you've got to just get clear with yourself and ask yourself, am I content? Can I step out of my comfort zone and maybe create a life that is more than I ever thought or desired for my family? And you'll just know that it's time. It's time to make a shift. It's time to help other people. And that's going to bring you so much joy. So that's all I have for you.
That's awesome. It kind of just segues into how I want to close the evening. I just want to say that this business model, this team, we meet you where you're at. All right. So from the support of myself, from this team, from corporate, we are here to provide you with the tools for you to succeed in whatever goal that means. If just elevating your own wellness is why you're here, we're going to cheer you on. If earning $2,000 a month is why you're here, I might not just cheer you on, but I'm going to nudge you in the direction of what that requires. All right. So there are no quotas. The cool thing is that there are no quotas here. There's no monthly fee unless you want to take part in the website, and in which case it's $15 after your 3 free months. You're going to have links that are attributed back to you. So when you send your Meology link, it's all digital. Everything is very much just at your fingertips. All the team calls, all the trainings, all the incentives, from hats to sweatshirts to Marc Jacobs handbags and fully expensed paid trips to Mexico and Punta Cana, and in a couple years, Costa Rica. Okay, so help 3 people every month, earn $250. Help 6, earn $550. Help 12, earn $1,200, and so on and so on. If there are no questions, I know you have a ton of questions. I want you to ask the person who invited you. Whatever questions you have, I want you to ask and direct them to the person that invited you, not tomorrow when you wake up, but tonight. All the questions that you have, all the fears that you have, and all the excitement that you have, let them have it. I am no one special. Okay. Trust me. Maybe my husband would say, maybe my mom, but I am addicted, straight up addicted to the high of seeing other people succeed. I'm gonna scratch that out. I am addicted to the high of seeing women succeed in all areas of life. So I am making sure that I make this as seamless and as special as possible. Being able to waive a $50 fee does not come lightly. It's not something that I get to just use every single day. It's for tonight, and it's for you. $150 is going to get you whatever you need right now for your family, for your business, for your own personal use, and you get to start a business with it. I feel like we should take a picture. So that is everything I have for you. Trust me when I say you will learn the moment you come in. I could keep talking all hours of the night, and I could hear my children outside. My 5-year-old, who should have been in bed 15 minutes ago. But because of the fact that I moved to the East Coast, I still have to shout out to all my girls on the West Coast. And 8 o'clock is the very latest that I could possibly do these calls. And of course, my husband is gone. #military life. If you are in the military, please just know, or if your husband is in the military, or if your niche is military based, please just know that our company holds a very dear place for you. And without this incentive, your fee is always waived. So keep that in mind for the women who you are going to invite to your team. God bless America. Now we're going to take a picture, and you are going to text message or shout, voice memo, skywrite, whatever you have to do. Please send the person that invited you a quick message. Thank you guys for being on. Your time is valuable. Sweet dreams for us on the East Coast. And on the count of 3, smile. 1, even the babies. 2, 3. All right, guys. That's how the news is fit to print. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I can't wait to welcome you guys.